Hello, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is ES Futures Trading with another stream, with another video or recap, of the ES, the standard is the S&P 500 market. This is the ES replay. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to replay today's or yesterday's uh, Wednesday. Wednesday, the 31st, the last day of the month. What we have before going over there for Wednesday, we had some callings. We have we had three speakers here: 8:50, 12:30, 1:30. We have the beige book at 2 p.m. As the relevant, the more relevant scheduled events that can bring some volatility to the market. Now, for the week, for the rest of the week, we have tomorrow, meaning today, we have ISM that could bring something. This is the weekly jobless claim. I guess the most important thing is going to be the employment situation. It's a non-farm payrolls for Friday, 8:30. This could get something. This could bring some volatility to the market. Uh, that being said, I guess we don't have nothing else for what was today. And also the ceiling, increasing the ceiling limit, I guess was going to be voted in the Congress, and that debate can could happen anytime. At least that's something that we know, right? Now let's go ahead and play the replay. We have zero, and I mean this is not zero. This is last. This level here is last. We have zero and last from Tuesday. And notice, I guess this is something that you should have in your books. Come on. The low, this low, we have this break from the liquidation of the overnight inventory from the weekend. This day was bought. It is true that has a shape, the long liquidation, okay? It has a long liquidation shape, but it was bought from the 4200, exactly to the tick. This is not a good low here, not a good low. And the overnight market has already put a gap, already gap to the downside. The market is somewhere in here at this moment in time. It is 9:25 a.m. All right. Friday was a short covering rally, very weak rally. There's, you can see the loop of the steam, the loop here, kind of elongated day though. Um, the overnight also been bought around half back. You can see that, right? That's not a good reference. My main thing here, I guess something that I was going to check out was closing these distributions from Friday or taking these highs out. Whatever whatever happened feels that is like it's impossible to know to do something about these things. You can never have you can never know in advance what is going to happen. But these were my main reference for today. Uh, in the market, what the market can do here, like closing the distributions from Friday. sign as a weak market, um, it will keep. The main sign in the market closes this distribution here is that this day is there's nothing on this day, right? And as long as this high is kept, the market remains to the downside. Notice, however, how there is an overnight high here. The market high, the market high is was made in the overnight. Yeah, the market high was made in the overnight up here. All right. As long as this high is not taken, everything remains to the downside. As long as this low is not taken, there is a possibility that the market can come back up here and trade towards this high here, this market high. Now let's play this market. Let's play this day. I'm going to try to put this on one. Well, I got one there, and let's take a look at the volume as well. I suspect the minimum thing I can expect is a volume being at least. Come on. I don't know why I have this number here. Oh, I guess it's because this. Okay, right there. All right, market is open now. The first thing that I see in the market with the market opening a gap, the trade is going the direction of the gap. You know? What is the direction of the gap? To the downside. You have a downside gap. A good trade can happen if the market tries to fill the gap and fails to fill the gap. From the opening, you can see this is a really I mean, if the gap is going to be filled, the gap is usually the buying in this case is going to be buying, right? The buying is going to come right from the opening. The first thing you notice here, notice where this hardback is, and notice where the low is. It's at this hardback. This low is not good. It can be taken. More likely, market will come back and check this low out. But notice as well, if the market checks that lows out, it puts the overnight low inside. Put this one inside. Checking this one out could target this low here. All right, let's see what happens here. Now I'm going to know the pace, the speed at which this is happening is really slow. There's you remember the days when these gaps are closed really fast, right? With conviction. I don't see that conviction here in this market. Probably because it is low. I want to go twice the speed here. 5 speed there. Okay. You have high volume here. Gap has been closed. Right? I didn't like how the way how it did it. This is only 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Gap has been closed. When the gap is closed, things change. Right? I'm not looking the downside anymore. When the gap is closed, start to see how where value moves, right? And price moves way faster than value. Value moves slower. Now, notice how the market has come back and checked the low. Has been bought again from halfback, from Friday's halfback there. Right there, right from that area. It dries there. Right? There's a staple there. There's tape. Notice that this is 5 times faster, okay? 5 times faster. Now, the low is no good because it's very close to the overnight low, and the high is not good as well because it's the same level as Tuesday low. Tuesday's low is right there. Can you see? Market was spotted. High is not good, low not good. Which one is going to prevail here? This one or this one? Who knows? Nobody knows that. Nobody knows. All right. The high has been technically repaired. Okay, but notice how there is a lot of short inventory here. Lot of short sellers up here. All this inventory is short. There is a possibility that there could be some counteraction here. Taking this could be a counteraction to this overnight inventory. Okay, what I have noticed here at this moment in time, it was quite fast actually. 45 minutes volume. So at 15 minutes, all right. This is just an indicator. It's 15 minutes. We are halving the period. Volume was down here, right? Around down here. So if I want to have this at least the same amount of volume as the previous day, it, it has to be a little bit higher. There was some indication that was going to be lower here. Now, notice where this market, it was really hard. Notice where this market is being sold from. Exactly, exactly, POC. Now, that's only one piece of information, but for me, it was very hard to go short here. Um, it was very hard. Um, the thing that you have to notice is that how volume dries here. There's no volume here, no volume here. It just dries. As soon as get into this previous day range, it dries. But the thing is, getting into the previous day range, closing the gap, gets into the range, actually targets the opposite side. Now, the next thing to monitor for continuation here is market must take this overnight high out, repair this high, and took this, at least get inside this value area from the previous day. Uh, this was relevant. This low made on the 4200, that was important. That was important because there was a lot of stops placed below that level. Why? Because just this is round number. That's it, no more. When I thought, when you can see that problems were starting to happen, these problems may happen, was here. One, the volume not being that high, okay, not being that high, and second, you will see here accumulation, again, another mark of 10 or tens or 10Ks, 10,000. I guess I don't know. It was here or here around this area. Around this area, we see a lot. Boy, that was some good volume in the lower side. But again, where this volume is being built around, you have 98. You will have 10K pretty soon. Where that volume is being accumulated, just around previous day hardback. So there's a lot of buy around this week, this reference. Not around this week reference from the upside, but around this week reference from the lower side. Plus you have the 4200 here. Here you have 10K here. reference in the lower side, and the gap, the distribution is close here. Very 3 minutes to change periods. What do we have at 10 p.m.? We had, I guess we have something there. Consumer confidence. Okay, consumer confidence at 10 p.m. and 10 a.m. My bad. 10 a.m. We have consumer confidence at 10 a.m. What the reaction of the market is going to be? It could rally and take these highs, or could come back, or keep going lower, take this low out and target this level here, closing the distributions from Friday. This was really fast. Dry volume again. Volume dry. Dries up here, nothing here. It's just sold. But notice how this doesn't dry, right? It doesn't dry. So it just there is just lack of bias here. Here, the pressure here, I mean, the market doesn't go higher here. It just opens here, and boom, it just buying disappears here. Sellers starts to appear below this range, below the A range. Now, is the market going to be able to take this volume out? Taking this volume out again can trigger a short covering, targeting this high here. Let's see. But at this moment, it was very hard for me. It was very hard. All of that because of this high here for me. I know it's just a one reference, one piece of information, but God, man, I I I I I got the direction of the market, but it was another day, another bad day for me. Let's see. Again, a lot of trade around this level. And a weak market, a weak market doesn't do this. A weak market doesn't stop here, doesn't come back and forth, come back around this. It just keep, maybe comes back once around this, check this one, and then keeps going to the downside. This is a sign that the weakness in the market, or the market is not as weak as prices is make us believe, try to make us believe. It's not as weak. Also, the gap was closed. The selling coming from this level also, that's no good. And another important thing here, it is end of the month. Weird things happen at the end of the month. So just whenever you have this kind of end of the month, just be careful. Now this low is no good. High no good, low no good. I'm going to speed that this one up to 10. 10 times faster now. 10 times faster. Look at the struggle that this market is having. It's really struggling to go to the downside. You know how many times the market come back to check this one? 2, 3, 4 times this level? Again, a weak market doesn't do this. It's having really hard times to take to go to the opposite side of the range, which is this one. You know, this distribution, closing the distribution targets the opposite side of the range in this one. Monitor for continuation. That no, not this one, but this thing here. But notice how slow this market is, man. I'm going to go to 15, 20 times faster here. Can you see where the market is being bought? Right from this reference here. Boom, there you have something there. But that's 30 times faster. It just dries here. That's 30, I mean 20 times faster. Alright? Can the market take Can the market build value down here? Can the market move value lower and keep the distributions here, right? Forward low. This is another good low now has been corrected. Really hard markets. Really hard markets to trade. I should have no better. Now buying. Notice where this low is. You have a previous day high here. Um, it's kind of like this could be coincidence. But it's too much things to be coincidence here. Notice how there is nothing here. Just fingerprints here, but there is nothing here. This market should have no problems going to the downside here. No problems at all because there is nothing here. But notice how the market has a lot of struggle. This is just information being accumulated, right? One, a weak market doesn't close the gap. Two, a weak market doesn't make this kind of stops here, 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 here. And volume, another important, we are 4 periods now. 1, 2, 3. Notice how volume is lower. It's not as much. They close it with really high volume, but this is more likely because of the end of the month. Because it's the end of the month here. This is you know uh, it's not usual here. This I can't say this is end of the month. Now we open on the lower side here. We open the lower side. This is ideal for a breakout here to continue downside continuation targeting this low here. But as you will see, the market just 30 times. I wasn't 30 times actually cash. Right? This is very slow market. The pace at which this market was being traded was over now here is when more weakness, this could be the laggards now entering the market. The market finally, I see the market breaking. Okay, and let's sell now. Okay, I'm sell. I'm going to be a seller when the market is way down here, and you can see this selling coming here. There could be some odds here that the market is getting too short here. It's getting too short. There could be some short covering here. That's a B shape. B shape is low liquidation. But remember, we got the end of the month. We got the end of the month. It is the end of the month, and anything can happen here. A lot of trade coming from this level here, this high. Notice how this is. Notice the shape here. Right? POC is up here. Keeps, can you see POC was down here? Originally was up here and it started moving downside. But the market pushed the POC higher, back up higher. POC is not moving lower. But the market, these are traders getting short in the hole here now. And and there was this was very hard, right? Because when the market takes this high out, puts POC higher, breaks, take these lows, they take these highs out, but the break that happens here, This is what is scary. What is scary? What it gives me the, you know, because the rally for a rally to start, you got one, two, and this one ends. This low actually ends the rally one time frame higher. The movement, the upside, the action to the upside ends here. And what do you do here? If somebody says that this was easy, no, it wasn't. It wasn't easy. It was super hard. What? Oh my God! Now again, POC here. POC, POC at this moment in time is not going to move lower. You know? Even if this market comes back down all the way down to here, this POC will remain up here. Can you see? Because it's closer to her to the center. Another action to the upside has started here. You know? This is coming from around the center of this range. Now, as soon as the market takes, now what time is it? It's 1:30. Beige book is at 2 p.m. As soon as the market takes this high, this reference that was first was support, now is resistance. But notice how the market came went all the way up to here to this range, to the original range, to A, to the overnight, and comes back down to here, almost all the way down to here. But that's an impossible trade. Very hard. I should have known better and keep myself. I'm just keep myself on the sideline, on the sidelines. I didn't do that. I didn't do that, and I ended with a loss here. Maybe the only thing that could have been taken here is, but as I say, it was a really hard here to take this short because the market was just keep coming low. Um, Deeper view was remembering this high, remembering how the base of the day was just not good here. But if you're trading, I was trading futures here, but that was a bad decision on my side. No? The only possible options to do here was maybe the 4200. And the thing is, these 4200s, these 4200s down here were around 1, 1.7, something like that. And the highest they went to 3. It was impossible to hedge those ones. So, and all this movement, if you have the 4200s down here, it's only up to all this movement here. It's only a couple points. It's too much, just too much risk here. I just took somewhere in here. I took my losses and just decided, okay, this is not for me. It's not for me. Hey, Luis Fernando, how are you, buddy? 2:14. That's 15 minutes ago. Sorry, bro. I didn't see you. Oh, but look, God damn it, what happened here? This is what you're seeing here. What you're seeing here is the end of, the end is Wednesday, May 31st. That's the end of the month. This is crazy, weird things can happen on at the end of the month, and this is it. You know, the best thing to do here is to keep. Yeah, just keep outside. Stand on the sidelines and just watch the market do its thing. Now, oye, bien, viejo. Bueno, no, la verdad, estoy, man, estoy súper mal. O sea, han pasado muy, o sea, estoy pensando realmente estar alejarme un rato de trading porque uno que no me está yendo bien y otro que no sé, a veces uno trata de echarle la culpa a cosas externas, ¿no? Pero he estado pasando por muchas cosas, demasiadas distracciones tengo en mi vida cotidiana, ¿no? Cosas con la familia que pasan, tengo familia en Perú. Están pasando muchas cosas allá también y no me permite enfocarme realmente, ¿no? Realmente soy un riesgo para mí mismo. O sea, I am another risk for myself here. Yeah. I hope you're fine, brother. Hope you're fine. Or you're better. Now, we are getting closing to the end of the day. 4200 is right there. I mean, notice where L is coming from. Half back here, right? I don't want that anymore, this one anymore. This one maybe. This one too. This because it's the 4200. Yeah, bro. Sí, sí. Desafortunadamente. Son cosas que pasan, ¿no? Como dice, como dice John Lennon, o decía, la vida es lo que pasa mientras haces planes para vivirla. And look at how these highs, market took 4200, okay, is, and where POC was. Remember where POC was here? Again. It's just I guess it cannot go further than it has it cannot go further than the closing. If I hit here, the whole app will crash. So I'm not going to do that. Um, let's keep this one out. What I was saying. Oh, POC. Notice what POC was. Yeah? Down here, it came back down all the way down to here on G, but it couldn't stay here. The market moved POC higher, and where it ends up here. Oh, gracias, viejo. Oh, no, no problema, no hay problema. Muchas gracias. Está ok. El cel de batería. No, está bien. It's alright, brother. Gracias por las palabras de aliento. Um, I think the most important thing is how POC move higher. Yeah? These are shorts here. These are traders getting shorting in the hole. These traders are removed here, but not all of them actually. You know, there could be some odds that are still here, and this market can actually squeeze these shorts out, especially because we have this high here and made in the exactly at POC up here. Now, I'm going to close this. Oh, god damn it, I can't close. Oh, yes. All right. Notice I have named this high. I have named this high as a weak high. I am cutting that high as a weak. because it was bought from the overnight, exactly from the overnight halfback. Mhm. It's a weak high. It doesn't necessarily mean that this is going to go higher, but um, it's not a good sign for the short. Going short here, for example, from this is you know, after the market closing the gap, shorting here is just crazy. Going short here is crazy. It's super high risk here. You if it wasn't because of the end of the month, maybe I would have go long here in this area. But as I said, many crazy things can happen on end of the month. Now, the low. Now, the thing here is we have overnight high. I mean, overnight wide PLC here, another wide down here, just a couple days apart, and not that much. This could still be in the market. This could still be in the market. This is March high. I think you will see this in the mon in the next charts. And the low here. Uh, Notice how these lows are being bought from around halfback. Okay, value of our POC is moving higher, ended higher, and but the lows are around halfback here. Okay, these shorts can be squeezed. If these shorts didn't get out yesterday, they can be squeezed to the upside. There was a huge amount of volume again at the closing and after the close between 4:30 at 5 p.m. Here, high volume in the lower side of the profile, high volume in the lower side of the profile. Um, but this is not good as well. This is as you will see in the next charts. Okay? Now what is the preparation, right? The preparation I'm going to watch. I'm going to put up here the monthly. I got the monthly here, a 2 month range inside a 8 month range, and this huge range here, 13, 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 month range here. The market is right here, and the market has gone nowhere. Now, this level 4140 still remains as of relevance. Did the market trade to the 4140 today? Mm, no, right? No, it didn't. It didn't. What do we have the 4140? 65. It's actually March high as well. Oh, that's why I kept this one in here. Right? Um, this month could come, this opening come, not a real opening. This market could, the same way it was being sold here multiple times from this level, 4140, this could be now used to buy. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but there's a possibility. Now, the breakout of this 1, 2, 3 month range, and especially the last one, the breakout this month that has just ended took the high out, the 4200, and closed inside, closed below, closed inside this range. Breakout above and close inside. Now, that actually targets the opposite side here. That could be a trade hit to the downside towards the opposite side of this range. The weekly. The weekly. We got a weekly 3, 6, 9 week range, And notice that the market has gone nowhere here. There's a lot of trading and the market just trading in a range here. Look at this high here. This is a 2 month, maybe 3 week range here. 3 week range. Weak lows here. There's a bunch of lows here, a bunch of weakness here in the lower side. And the market look above this high, about this 3 days, 3 week range. And there could be a trade here to the downside. Could be a trade to the downside. And the ultimate destination of the trade, the low here, the lower side of this range here. All right. Monitor for continuation has these lows as a ultimate destination. Okay. Upside continuation, upside breakout targets this low, this high. First 4,300 again because this is a round number, and then 43.27. Let's see what's the daily. A lot of craziness on a lot of volatility in the daily. Now 2 months here, 33, 34, 34 days range here, and the market has gone nowhere. There's a big range here, another range here. The center of the range is around, around this area. Whenever the market, notice this kind of trading here, 3, 6, 9 day here. This, when the market comes back inside this range, it it is actually use or use it support. The market have uh, had to work, has to do some work to go through these areas here. It's not the same that going through something like this, for example. What's happening here, 1, 2, 3, 4 days to the upside. The market can come crashing through these 3 days as nothing. It doesn't happen the same when you have this kind of areas. Uh, you can see that here, for example, right? You can kind of like a range here, a bunch of trading, has a breakout, and then suddenly just go to the other side and boom, it comes down crashing here. Because this trade here, this range here, this uh, stair steps here are not anymore. There's no more stair step here. This is an elevator to the upside, elevator to the downside, stair step, elevator, boom, stops here, elevator now, and this could be a big break. Remember, this is super weak lows here, 1, 2, 3, 4 week lows. This could still be here. This three here can still be here actually. Let's take a let's make this bigger. Huh? Notice this. You have three lows here, and this one is just around this. When somebody buys here, 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 probably they put the stops below this area here, below these stops here, somewhere in here, maybe at the center. Okay, and this one hasn't taken these lows out, and many of these I suspect still remain. The weakness here about from 50, 50, 50, 100, 100. All right, now the nuance here again. Oh, the nuance here is this high here. You know, remember the market high was made in the overnight. Previously was up here. It may not have the same kind of movement to the upside because now we have excess here. The market didn't have excess before. Now we have excess here, but this could have been when that the market just got too long here. Market got too long and needs to break before it can rally further. Now it's leaving this high here. Uh, this rally the market took this high out, corrected the overnight high, and made another high in the overnight session again. And now this could be the opportunity. The market can have the opportunity to take these highs out. This is a new month that is starting here. I don't like this high here. This high is very weak. But I guess what I think could, you know, the market is can be selling for Fridays. We have had a rally, we have a rally, just enough to position, to hedge positions, to hedge the calls, to hedge the loans. Now a break to hedge the shorts, and just let's wait until Friday. Um, Usually, most part of the time, that used to be the rule. That not the rule, but the majority of the times before the big days, in this case non-farm payroll. Now that the debt ceiling kind of is out of the way, I believe it was, there was approved, the Congress passed the debt ceiling, has increased the debt ceiling, and now it's just going to Senate. Um, we got only non-farm payrolls on Friday as the main event that can bring volatility to this market. All right. Um, in the upper side, I still, as long as the market doesn't take this really, I mean, it didn't do it yesterday. Right? It didn't do it yesterday. But we may have something here. Market could take this high out, for example. This is no good. But as long as this doesn't take this high out, there could still. I noticed something else. No? Notice where this overnight, all of this inventory from the overnight, where it was coming from. POC. Held back just right there. Just right. This could be getting too short, actually. Very mechanical selling. Very mechanical selling down here. Very mechanical selling. Now, it has been hard for me, these situations, these events that are happening. As I say, there are just so many distractions. Um, I have planned, I have planned to be absent next week, to leave the market alone next week, just to try to keep my um, to remove myself from the market. I guess I having too much of this, um, and exogenous events, external events are just having too much impact in my trading and my mindset. Okay. Um, what else can I add here? What else can I add here for tomorrow? I'll keep an eye on one volume as usual. The markets, let's see what's happening in the market, in the other markets. It is amazing how crude oil is breaking here. After the oil cuts, the break here is not good. Oh, come on, look at this low. One, two, three, four lows here. They're good also, the market is coming back, coming towards. This could be the ultimate destination of this trade, or this move. But it could be oil price dropping means that that's the energy, right? The board's not using as much energy. Why? I don't know. I mean, that's the first thing that we can think of, right? You got also one, two, three lows here, three lows here, another four lows here. Boy, this is interesting here. The dollar keeps rising, but it's very systematic here. It's getting weaker. A high dollar is not good as well. And the bond, the 10 and the 30, kind of like I wouldn't consider free or risk yet. And they are better, getting better. But this reference here, or even this one, could become resistance now. The market can come back above here, maybe this one, and break. And as long as they come back above this, they are not going to have any impact on the market. Gold is back around the 2000, around 2000 area here. I was checking. I was also checking some stocks here. What this market has been doing was really, yeah, some crazy stuff going on here. This, for example, is Apple. Can you see this, man? You know, you will see where there's a lot of craziness here. This is the monthly chart. This is weekly, and this is daily. Look at this. Look at what's happening in the monthly. The market is coming. The Apple is coming back. It's going to make a new high soon. Could make new high soon. Now next one, Amazon. Amazon hasn't recovered that much, but there's a significant recovery though from the year lows at 80 now at 120. That's 50%. But Apple is also 50%. Google from 80 to 120. Facebook, this is when the craziness started. From 80 bucks to 260. That's 300%. 300%. Notice that this gap has been filled. There was a huge gap here. That gap is almost filled, but there's a lot of gaps that are being left. Oh, come on. There's a lot of gaps that are here. Now, there's one big here, another big here. Retail trading is slowing down. Look at Microsoft. Gosh, 100 feet. Oh no, 50%. Netflix around 100%. Tesla. Tesla looks really dangerous here. Look at that weekly and monthly. That looks like a short covering. Short covering weakens the market. This stock can have a big break here. This is different than the other ones. Alcoa is going to hell. Boeing as well looks like a short covering. Look at the monthly and weekly and compare it with the daily. So this very dangerous here. John Deere, Caterpillar. Hmm. This also can have this is short covering. You got short covering here. This is liquidating the shorts now. Now here. Crowdsource, Cisco, IBM. Oh, this is now look at this. This is what is really impressive here. This is Nvidia. Look at where the Nvidia came from 100 at the beginning of the year, almost 100 at the end of the year and last year to 400. That's 400% higher in less than 6 months. That is really, this is just pure craziness here. This is, you know, bubble, call it whatever you want. Texas Instruments, technology, this is oil, this is energy, Chevron, Exxon, Mobil, Exxon, banks here. Wow, banks having a Hard times here. JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley. Morgan Stanley looks like long liquidation in the daily. All the charts are different. The monthly, weekly, a daily, all of them look different. Schwab, gosh, this is short calling here. Look at that, man. Goldman Sachs, the monthly looks like short covering. Clearly short covering in Goldman. Wells Fargo, another bank, Visa, PayPal. And this is the consumer side. Look at look at Target, man. It is just going to hell. Look at the daily, the chart on the right. Look at that shape there. There's a big gap here in the daily, and the market just didn't care. Kind of come back to check this low here and was sold on this. So, Walmart. This one because the consumer, because this is a discretionary, this is a consumer, right? Kind of shows what the consumer is doing. It's kind of decreasing, going to the lower side. But what about Nordstrom? Well, I don't have Nordstrom here. Oh, JWN. Okay, I'm going to put JWN together with Target. No, that's Nordstrom. Yeah, this is just look at this short covering here, and now it just keeps coming lower and lower and lower. Short covering weakens the market, the monthly. And notice that this big body, it takes all of these shorts, this squeeze the shorts to the outside and then keep going. And now, when the market this is what happens when market gets too short. You can see it hit better, right? The market gets too short. You just get too short, but that it cannot keep going lower. Also, and to keep going lower, market actually rallies. The market has a rally and then can keep going. So again here, removes the shorts so it can keep going lower. That's on the consumer side. All right. Um, Tomorrow is one day before non-farm payrolls, usually, or today is actually not tomorrow, today. Usually those days are quiet, tend to be quiet, but don't be so sure, especially after the crazy after the end of the month, and because we have these lows here, the market couldn't take the single pins out. It may need a rally to keep going lower, and because there is nothing here. This I mean, there's plenty of weakness here in the upper side. This high is not good, and the market high also was made in the overnight. The Notice where value is. Value is lower. Okay, value is lower. Value moved lower, but POC. Okay, the first place at which business is being conducted actually ended higher. It was down here and ended higher, which is a sign the trades were just getting too emotional and selling uh, below fair prices. Okay. All right. I wish you have a good trading day. Hope I can see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Have a wonderful night and stay safe. Have a good rest. Bye bye.